Hey, hey, Happy New Year, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Wesley Forbes coming at you from the Country Reef, ready to start the year 2020. Letting you guys know that I'm still out here. I'm still in the hobby, just not able to make videos and do updates and keep everybody as informed as I would like. But I'm still out here, and today we are starting in the sump area. Nothing has really changed down here as far as I do have a couple new pieces of equipment that I don't know if I've shown you before, but I did want to kind of tell you the direction that I've gone since September of 2019. So it's been about 4 months since I've made the decision to go this route. And so far, things seem to be moving in the right direction. What I'm talking about is if you look over to the left hand of the skimmer, you will see a reactor, and in it are biopellets. Now, I know biopellets have been out for a long time, and I've tried them years ago before to varied success, but I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. I don't think most people are even doing it. I mean, I know they still sell it, so I figured I would give it another try. And a couple of reasons. They just flat out work if you're doing it correctly, and I think that I am. That's why I've been seeing that my parameters as far as my nutrient levels are doing pretty darn good. I was a refugium guy, and another reason why I like not having a refugium on the system, especially with this old school style sump where everything is acrylic clear, is when you have a light on in the sump area coming on to grow your macro algae. I was growing Cato at the time. It just makes the sump so algae prone, and a whole bunch of algae grows all over all your equipment, all over all of your filters, and it just makes the cleanup so much harder. But if you just run the pellets, that means that I only turn the light on when I want to see something that I'm doing down in the sump area, like on water changes and things of that nature. Other than that, the light is off all the time, and you don't have to check and clean your reactors as much. You don't have to check and clean your pump as much. You don't have to clean all your filter media. If you look at the skimmer, let me get up a little closer here. But if you look at the skimmer, this is from when I used to have the light on, and I just have been lazy and haven't cleaned it. So this is what the kind of stuff that you have to worry about if you have a light running on your fuse all the time, and you just have to do a little bit more maintenance. I understand all the positives about it, and that's great, running a refugium. However, for me, and as you guys know in this hobby, it's all about your preference and how you want to run things. It just became more problem than before, and plus I wasn't able to, it wasn't growing. So what I got going on right now, as you can see here, that is biopellets that are turning in here in this reactor. And since this reactor, the water runs down the sides of it, it doesn't have like a tube that you can connect to directly to the skimmer. So I actually used to have the skimmer in this section here, and I switched them so that since the water goes from left to right, with the return section being on the back, on the right hand side, the water from the reactor is going this way so that it has an opportunity to be picked up from the skimmer here. And as you can see, I just changed this yesterday, or cleaned it out yesterday, and the skimmer, this is the Vertex Omega 150, and I've had this for quite a long time, and it's a beast. It really is doing a great job. And so it's picking up all the stuff that is coming from the bio pellets, because as you know that they shed as they mature, and so that's when you have to replace them and whatnot, and make sure that you keep the levels to where it should be as to how many. Right now, I just put another in, so I'm using the Dr. Tim's, and so far so good, guys. So I wanted to start down there because that was something new that I'm just trying, and I'm hoping it's gonna give me a good success during the year 2020 and beyond. And then we'll just go up right here real quick, and let me step back. And as you can see, the tank is still up and running. I have to say that for the most part, I mean, there's nothing absolutely perfect. You're always going to have something. It's hard when everything is running super perfect all the time, and that's not the case. And if somebody ever tells you that, then I don't think they're being truthful. But however, for the most part, this tank is doing quite well. As you can see here, the only thing that I need to really work on is my sand bed. It's not the cleanest, pure white like I would like it, but my corals and my fish are quite healthy. I need to do another shot of this when I have the gel filter on here, because right now it's the blues are just, I mean, look at this though. Everything is like I said, doing okay. I mean, still working on getting my water parameters where they should be, but I mean, SPS have great extension. Coloration is doing pretty darn good. But yeah. And the lights aren't totally on. I also have been running. I got the new Kessel 360X's, 2 of those on an Aquatic Life 4 T5 fixture, and the T5s have not turned on. Only thing on the tank right now are the Kessels, and then I have a Reef Bright that's on there. So other than that, guys, here's to everybody's new year, and hope everybody is still having success with your tanks, and hopefully I'll see you guys sooner than later. Signing out from the Country Reef.